Inland Truck Parts presents The Ownership Difference. You've probably been hearing the term ESOP a lot. It has likely led to the question, what's an ESOP? And what does it mean for me? ESOP stands for Employee Stock Ownership Plan, and it's a model used to grow some of the most successful companies in America. ESOP companies are basically owned by you, the employee. It lets employees benefit from a company's success by offering them a piece of the company's ownership. It's a model that's proven equally beneficial for employees and the company as a whole.
From my perspective, I think it feels great to be an employee owner because we have a common purpose and we're moving in a common direction for the benefit of each other.
Being part of an ESOP company, you work more together because you're going for a common goal.
Working here at Inland Truck Parts, it's a whole different atmosphere compared to the last place I worked at.
We take great pride that we put out a good product, and good service. Biggest part of that is you're an ESOP, employee stock ownership. We're all owners.
You feel like an owner of the company yourself and you treat it that way. And that way it gives you the incentive to, if someone asks you to do something extra, you don't mind it.
I know working with Inland Truck Parts, I can get up in the morning and look forward to going to work. We treat this company, this store that we have, as it is our own because we know the outcome is going to come back and affect us.
We want to grow our company and grow the profitability of the company, which will ultimately grow the value of the company, which then grows the value of each individual owner.
To get the most out of the ESOP, it's important to know how it works. At the end of each calendar year, employees typically receive a cash contribution from Inland that goes into the employee's ESOP account. The amount employees receive is based on their compensation. This cash is used to purchase stock from the ESOP. The plan requires that all departing employees sell their stock back to the ESOP after retirement or other separation from the company. Because only employees have access to the company stock, they essentially own the entire company. After reaching their one-year anniversary with Inland, new employees are eligible to join the ESOP on either January 1st or July 1st, the first to occur after their anniversary date. Once in the ESOP, to be eligible to receive a cash contribution to their ESOP account, all employees must be employed on December 31st and work at least 1,000 hours during the year. For example, Chris is a new employee at Inland and starts work on March 1st. Next year, March 1st marks Chris's one-year employment anniversary. Chris would then be eligible to join the ESOP on July 1st. At the end of that year, Chris would be eligible to receive a cash contribution into his ESOP as long as he is employed at Inland on December 31st and worked at least 1,000 hours. After 2 years, an employee is 20% vested in the ESOP plan. If the employee separates from the company at this point, they will receive 20% of their account. From there, each year that they qualify, their vesting increases by 20%. So after 6 years, they are now 100% vested into the ESOP. Every year, the value of the employee's ESOP will change based on the amount contributed by the company and the value of the company stock. Essentially, the better the company does, the more its employees' individual ESOP accounts will grow. When an employee leaves the company or retires, the vested amount of the ESOP is theirs. They will then sell the stock back into the ESOP and take their money out in accordance with plan payout provisions. They can avoid immediate taxation by rolling the payout into a qualified retirement account.
It's in it for the long term. It's not a flash in the pan, it's not instant gratification, but it benefits more people than just yourself. It benefits everybody.
The more good work I put in, the more years I'll be around for a good retirement.
It really drives me to create value for our employee owners. No matter what position they are in the company, they can achieve their own retirement financial goals.
I would like to travel around the country and ride my motorcycle in different places. What's making that retirement possible is the ESOP.
I have a large family, so to be able to retire and enjoy my time with them with ESOP, there's just no doubt it's going to be there and it's going to be more than enough.
It's great to open that envelope and see the increase and know that it's getting me one step closer to retirement to the Texas coast and fishing.
We believe ESOPs are simply the best model for business success in the world. Employee ownership creates such a strong identification between employee and company that it translates into enhanced productivity, much greater employee retention, and ultimately success in the marketplace. The superior performance of the company leads to financial success, which is then equitably distributed to employees. This positive feedback cycle of ownership, fueled by the mutual success of employee and company, becomes its own energy source. What's more, the culture of ownership, a culture of respect, shared responsibility, and duty to each other, makes ESOPs just a better place to spend your career. As an owner of this very special organization, you will share the responsibility of keeping this positive feedback cycle in motion.